This video is for folks that are trying to figure out where I have this demo of a merge that I've put together and I wanted to share with a group of folks. So here it is. Go to my GitHub, it's JY Miller, and when you get to my profile, you can see that I've got a scripts directory, and that's where you'll find these five files that describe a basic merge. So you can see that this is sort of well documented. It describes how to do a basic merge. This will make more sense if you've seen me present it before. The second one is a merge with the row hash. So a lot of the same setup is in the first script, but where I would focus my attention is how did I change the merge statement itself to use a row hash. So that's 120. 130 is a merge with a dedupe. So it does the row hashing and it uses a window function to select the most recent row if you've received a bunch of rows, like if you're processing event data. Again, not perfect documentation, but if you see here, you can see where I test my logic to use a window function to sort all of the rows with the same order key in descending so that I get the most recent one. So if you're applying a bunch of updates, you don't need each one of them and you just want the most recent one. This is a very common technique. So I wanted to show you the logic, and then you can see, again, I simply put that logic into a select statement that defines the source versus the target, which is where we're loading the rows. Now, 140, now that I remember, I set it up in two pieces. So 140A is the setup script. And so what you're going to see here is that it does all the same setup as the dedupe, but it sets it up so that I can set up all the data. By this time, everybody knows how I set up the data. And then I go to 140B to actually show folks how to create a stored procedure. This is the world's simplest stored procedure. It is not production grade. Do not put it into production. But you can see it's a simple stored procedure with a merge statement, very much as I've talked about before, but the one innovation in this script, if you can call it that, is I pass the parameters, target table and source table, to this stored procedure. So I'm showing people how to use parameters in their stored procedure, and you can see me using the parameters. That's the only change in the merge statement. So this is very additive. Hopefully this all makes sense. If not, post comments wherever you go, and I'll continue to improve this. Thanks for listening. Ciao.